Before we're going to start, everybody stand up and let us pray. Okay, good morning, students. Okay, good morning. So I am Teacher Faramay M. Pangandigan and I am your teacher for today. Okay, so by the way, who is the secretary of the class? Okay, Miss Secretary, kindly list down all the absent today and pass it to me after the class. Wow, I can see a lot of beauty and happy faces today and everything's clean. Your chairs are arranged properly. Good job. Keep it up, class. Okay, so I want you to listen and participate as well. If you have any question or idea, just raise your right hand only. Understood? Okay. But before we're going to start to our proper lesson, can anyone give me a recap about the topic that we tackled yesterday? Yes, very good. So last meeting, we tackled about the contrast that specify the thick, textured lines and fine lines. So I am very much delighted to honor and know that you understood and learned from my class. So keep it up, class. Give yourselves a 5 claps. So before we're going to proceed, do you have any clarification or questions about contrast? None? So okay, then let's proceed. I will be posting a question on the board. Then you're going to answer it using the scramble word, then arrange it. So using this scramble word, you can answer the question by arranging it. So the question, we have 2 questions only. The first question is an artistic process based on the principle of transferring images from a matrix onto another surface. Then next question or the second question is, it is the oldest printing technique and it involves carving an image into a wooden surface. So, okay, anyone who can answer? This is the scrambled letter. This is the letter that you're going to answer. Okay. Yes, Miss. Yes, Miss Annie. Okay, come in front. Okay, very good. So who can answer the second question? Yes, Miss Anna. Go in front. Okay, very good. Give Miss Annie and Miss Anna a 5 claps. Okay, very good, students. For our objectives, at the end of the lesson, the learners are expected to first, define the different types of printmaking through class discussion. Second, identify possible uses of the printed artwork through class discussion. And last is create a wood print artwork through group activity.
Good morning, class. I am Jomar Rodrigo, your teacher for today. So before I discuss our lesson, let's have an activity. Direction, I will play a music and you will pass the ball to your classmate. If the music stops, who is the last touch to the ball, he or she pick a picture in the box and identify what kind of picture or what kind of printmaking is that. Do you understand, class? Okay, very good. Okay, class, so now we are done in our activity. So now I will discuss printmaking. So, who have idea about printmaking? Yes, Anna. Very good. So, printmaking is an artistic process based on the principle of transferring image from a matrix onto another surface, most often paper or fabric. Okay, class, we have here the most popular ways of printing. Number 1 is woodcut. So, who can read the definition of woodcut? Yes, Rose? Okay, very good. Woodcut is the oldest printing techniques and it's involved carving an image into a wooden surface before covering it in with a ruler. Okay, class, do you understand what is woodcut? Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to linocut. So what is linocut? Linocut is made via a method that uses a sheet of linoleums is a relief foundation upon which a design is formed. This is the example of linocut. Etching. So what is etching? Etching is an order to produce an etching. Artist insists a design onto a wax-coated metal plate and then soak the entire matrix in a strong acid. So, do you understand, class, what is etching? Okay, very good. This is the example of etching. So now, let's proceed to engraving. So, who can read what is engraving? Yes, Mr. Abdul. Okay, very good. Engraving, a method which demands that an artist carve his image directly on a metal plate. And this one is the example of engraving. Next is monotype. So, who can read? Okay, Ina, please. Okay, very good. So when we say monotype, is a term used to define the printmaking techniques that produce editions of one print instead of multiples. And this one is the example of monotype. Okay, so now let's proceed to lithography. So who can read what is lithography? Okay, Miss Jovelyn. Very good. Lithography is demand that the design drawing is directly applied onto a stone or metal plate with an oil-based implement. Okay, class, so this is the example of lithography. Okay, so now let's proceed to screen print. Who can read? Okay, yes, Admer. Very good. So when we say screen print process commences with an ink blocking stencil being implemented to a screen. When the ink is applied, it is selectively passes through hand transfer the image to the ground. One is the example of screen print. And the last one is digital print. So what is digital print? Digital print are produced using a computer are usually made with an inkjet printer. The result are uniformly toned image with highly saturated in details. And this one is the example of digital print. Okay, class, do you understand what is printmaking? Okay, very good.
Okay, class, are you with me pa ba? Ayun, I will ask you the following question. Okay? So number 1 is, what is your insight in printmaking? Okay? And then number 2, in the picture presented, what is your observation? At kung ano-ano ang iyong masasabi sa gi-present namin kanina ng mga pictures. Kung ano-ano ang iyong mga observation. Okay? Okay, class? Are you with me pa ba? Okay. So, proceed naman tayo sa bago nating activity. Ang activity na to ay, which is called Arrange Me. So, i-divide ko kayo sa 3 at at makikita nyo dito sa ipipresent namin kung ano ang iyong i-arrange. So, i-arrange nyo to siya. Nakikita natin ang number 1, anong number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, 9. So, kailangan nyo arrange po yan sa tamang word. Okay, class? Okay, good. Okay, so tapos na ba ang lahat? Ngayon, sasagutan naman natin kung ano-ano ang mga sagot. So, number 1 is linocut. Ang number 2 naman is monotype. Ang number 3 is etching. Ang number 4 is digital print. Ang number 5 is woodcut. Ang number 6 naman po natin is lithography. Ang number 7 naman is engraving. At number 8, printmaking. At ang last number is screen print. Ayan, gagaling naman. Okay, so syempre magkakaroon tayo ng quiz, syempre, di ba? So, itong quiz natin is syempre madali lang para sa inyo, okay? So, ang quiz natin is identify what is being asked on the following question. Write your answer on the space provided before the number. So, number 1, it is made via a method that use a sheet of linoleum. Number 2, are produced using a computer and are usually made with an inkjet fighter. And number 3 is a method which demands that an artist curves his image directly into a metal plate. And number 4 is the oldest printing technique, and it involves curving an image into wooden surface. And then number 5 demands that the design drawing is directly applied into a stone or metal plate with an oil-based implement. So, tapos na po ba lahat, class? Ayun, sasakto. So, sasagutan na natin to siya. So, number 1. Anong sagot dito sa number 1? Okay. Ayun. Ang sagot sa number 1 is linocut. Okay, so number 2, ano? Very good. It is digital print. And number 3, good. Engraving. So number 4, ang sagot natin is ano? Ayun, woodcut. Ang number 5, ano sagot natin? Ayun, lithography. Ang galing nyo naman. Palakpakan lahat. At ngayon naman, bago magtapos ang lahat, may ibibigay akong assignment sa inyo. So, ang magiging assignment nyo is make your wood print artwork. Ito ay group activity, ha? Ito yung magiging group activity. So, yun yung magiging assignment nyo. So, thank you po sa lahat ng nakikinig at nag-participate. So, thank you.